which is what that is right there. So. Ah, you thought it was over. I recognize that tail. Unfortunately, though, I will go ahead and spoil this. Nothing comes of that. I remember playing Extella and be like, wow, they're gonna... Arizabeth really didn't do much. They're setting her up to do something. No. Now, let me tell you the story of what happened afterwards. A certain sort of peace has come over the land, at least over the parts that we know of. Since the new Seraph is growing bigger and bigger every day, the Roman Empire on Seraph, the area under Seraph's control, is almost fully reconstructed. After the invaders from the Zero Dark all disappeared, a certain change occurred in Seraph. First, the number of NPCs started to increase. I even started to spot some familiar faces. Saber is overjoyed. She calls them her Roman citizens, and has been busying herself with her area's constructions. She says she's doing it because it would be uncomfortable living there day to day otherwise. The area was mostly made up of fortresses erected during the war, after all. I can tell Saber is happy as she speaks boisterously about the glory and extravagance that can only be achieved through the efforts of our citizens. Additionally, it's not just NPCs that have increased in numbers. Surprisingly, we've started to see more and more humans in all the territories. Yes, humans! Saber doesn't really see the difference between them, and neither do I, but Castor looked pretty surprised when she told me the news. Of course, many of the people who come to Seraph here are spiritual hackers who have become mages, but not everyone is, and for some reason, there seems to be a fairly large amount of non-mage too. Saber thinks that they're immigrants who have moved to the moon, as the environment on Earth is too harsh for them. Of course, the Roman gates of Seraph are wide open. Saber loves to welcome people who have chosen to live on the serial Phantasm world. It's no surprise our noble phantasm is a glorious golden theater just waiting for applause. She keeps her door open for any audience who comes to share the joy of the world. Reconstruction of the Tamamo's old territory, the Millennium Capital, is moving along quickly. Most of the areas that were damaged during the battle with the Umbral Star are repaired now too. It sounds like the NPC trade industry is doing particularly well, and they've even established a trade route with Rome. For her part, Castor says it's not like I particularly helped them or anything. She also tells me that Karna is spending his days peacefully in the city of cherry blossoms. Apparently, he's a sight to behold when he's gazing at the flowering glory of the trees in full bloom. Ryder started up a shop somewhere, or was she helping out at one of the NPC stores? Either way, she says that she's doing well. I'd like to go and say hi one of these days. Shout out to the Hollow Ataraxia reference there. Berserker, no one knows where the General Lu Bu has gone. There are rumors that he was seen watching the cherry blossoms with Karna, but there are also stories of him being seen in places other than Millennium Capital or Rome, so no one really knows what happened to him. 3 out of the 4 generals who served under Nero vanished just like Lu Bu. Ku ran off saying they had someone to find. Sir Gawain claimed he was going on a journey to train himself even further, and Lee just left, cacaing all the while. All of them set off in different directions, following their own paths to the new and constantly expanding territories of Seraph. Archer stayed behind for us, but I don't see much of him. I wonder what he's been doing lately. And then the servants who lent Altera their power. The top servants who stayed by her side for various reasons, even though the Moonsill summoned them to fight her. We know the King of Conquerors fell in battle, but we haven't seen any sign of the other 2. Did they disappear? Did they leave Seraph and return to the Throne of Heroes? No one seems to know for sure. My personal opinion, it's hard to think of that golden heroic spirit would have given up and left so easily. I can easily see him being dragged into some unbelievable plot in some unbelievable place, gut laughing the whole time. And then there's the Zero Dark, the former territory of the Umbral Star. The unknown darkness that once blanketed the territory has started to vanish, piece by piece. Apparently it's an automatic function of the moon cell running its course. Now that it's confirmed that the Ark of the Stars has been completely destroyed, no one goes there now. No servants, NPC, or humans. Even all the Umbral's enemies have disappeared, following this cessation of their functions. That's a weird word. I don't think anyone will ever enter the Zero Dark again. No, never again. Rest in peace, Altera. I mean, not Altera, Elizabeth.
とうとうこの時がやってきてしまったな。
The true final battle.
まったくもっていつかはこうなるとは覚悟しておりました。私たちはどうあっても相入れぬ同士、決着はつけなくてはなりません。不思議ですね。こういうところはすぐに同意できるのに、他となるとどうにも不器用なんて。確かにな。我らは二人。しかし愛しの奏者は一人のみ。統合を果たした時からもはや決まっていた運命かもわからんな。
How did it come to this? I try to think of something to say, some way to calm them down like the ladies they are. Seraph has finally regained peace, and maybe it's never been this peaceful before, so it's wrong to fight like this. I've told them over and over that they are both my irreplaceable servants, but it looks like they can't even hear me right now. They're already spoiling for a fight. There's no one to stop them, and anyone who could stop them in the first place is left on a journey of their own. This is awful. Can I really not do anything other than watch? The scene unfolding in front of me is truly the beginning of the end. It's the day of reckoning. It's the day of destiny. Two of the world's strongest, classiest ladies sinking down to a mudslinging contest.
止めるな奏者。これは真にそなたのためでもある。故に世は上げていくぞ。我が最後に万代の喝采を聞け。インペリウムの誉れをここに。甘き果実のごとく見よ黄金の食卓を。いいえ、させませんとも。宝具團十郎推薦京料理、ここに開陳です。奏者よ、分かっているな。まずは洋の料理から食べるのだぞ。無理強いとは無粋ですね、セーバーさん。お疲れ気味のご主人様には質量料理などより繊細な京料理が良いのです。質量料理か。それは良き名だ。世のローマ料理は質の量も十分だからな。褒めてませんから、玉も流の当てつけですから。あ、いえ、ご主人様はどうぞお気を楽に。
So it begins. I knew that they'd shut themselves in the kitchen at the crack of dawn and were fussing over this and that while getting something ready, but I never could have imagined that this is what they were planning. It would seem the true battle begins here. It wouldn't bother me if this was a normal culinary battle. I wouldn't mind at all, in fact. I'd be perfectly content to let them go at it and improve their skills to their heart's content. The only problem is that I'm the judge for this. Where's Ku when I need him? The table in front of me is piled high with mountainous fruits of their labor, and I don't use mountainous lightly. I can see that they truly put everything they had into making this. Both sides look delicious. Roman cooking and Japanese cooking, both different, but both scrumptious.
ご主人様、もしや今綺麗なモノローグで締めようとなさいました？どちらも違ってどちらも良いか。おお、それはなかなか良い言葉ではないか。セーバーさん、ほにゃーと頬をだらけさせて何勝手に陥落なさってるんですか。ここまで来て無効試合なんて私はごめん被ります。どちらが正妻メインサーバントなのか、今こそここではっきりと。焦るでないキャスター。要は奏者の言葉をただ褒めたまでのこと。
Oops, didn't mean to skip. Rip. Oh, is that how it is?
さすがセイバーさん。そうならそうとおっしゃってくだされば。ふふふふ。ほほほ。ええ、よろしゅうございます。女の戦い、ここに極まり。いざ、真剣勝負。ではご主人様、まずは私のお料理ご覧くださいまし。水菜と牡蠣と豆腐のお鍋、うなぎの白焼きに穴子のかば焼き、トレトレの松茸の混ぜご飯にお吸い物。もちろん箸休めにはおばんざい、さらにデザートには生八つ橋という二代目團十郎も垂涎のスペシャル京料理です。ささご主人様、たんとお召し上がりくださいませ。おかわりもありますとも。團十郎垂涎級か。それは。
Are you too acquainted with Sir Danjuro? You aren't, are you? Anyway, this really does look delicious. It smells wonderful. Its fragrance wafts over me. Wafts. I can tell that you spent a lot of time and effort on this. Thank you, Caster. Well then.
いや、待つのだ奏者。まずは世の料理から口にしてもらわねば。世とて負けてはおらん。
Hakuno cannot win.
とっておきのケーナだ。最高の美酒と最高の料理こそがセラフローマ皇帝とその最愛たるものにふさわしいというものよ。セイバーさん、ご主人様ですが、お酒の類が大丈夫
Hakuno can't handle alcohol.
そこはそれ。漁師なる虚構の世界としてのセラフであるがゆえ、ノンアルコール美酒を用意したぞ。なんとその手があったか。この玉も一生の深く。そのテレンテクダ見習わせていただきましょう。では世の献立をさらっと紹介しよう。黄金がごときチーズに蜂蜜を添えたオリーブオイルたっぷりのパルス。無論ひよこ豆などではなくレンズ豆である。パンも良いが昔ながらのパルスもまた良い。つい先日発見されたばかりの森林域で収穫したブドウもつけてみた。トロイヤ豚はヨガ切り分けてや
Roasted
るのだぞ。
Trojan pig, huh?
手ずからなのだぞ。クジャクのローストもあるのだぞ。
The Roman dishes Saber lays in front of me. A pile of delicacies like something out of a storybook. I see. So this is the table of the esteemed emperor. I feel like one of those people depicted in ancient history books. This looks super delicious. It makes me think about the past. There were so many places and so many eras throughout history when the Earth's bounty was astonishingly plentiful. My mind almost wanders into all kinds of places.
フォアグラも焼きたてであるし、エスカルゴの塩にもまた絶品なのだ。このコクラルでだな。カタツムリ食べるんですか？はあ、キツネが何を言うか。虫とかカタツムリとか大好物であろうが。ミコ、かわいいかわいいタマモちゃんは虫とか食べたりしませんよーだ。何を言う。虫やカタツムリを食べる野生のキツネが可愛くないとでも言うのか。突然キツネの側に立たないでくださいまし。もう何ですか。奏者よ、キツネ代表は放っておいて甘味も食すがよい。プラケンタの蜂蜜漬けなどもあるのだぞ。プラセンタ、お肌に良いという。
These two get along so well.
そうなのか。
Oh wait, placenta. Yeah, slight difference there. Moving on.
ともあれ、好きなものを食すがよい奏者。もとよりこの勝負は世の勝ちだからな。それは聞き捨てならないと申しますか。何を根拠に勝利宣言。味はまだ分かりませんが、見た目ではすでに私の圧勝と存じますが。確かに日本料理の耳は麗しい。繊細だ。しかし繊細すぎて食 食欲というか重欲がわかぬのも事実。その点、洋の料理を見よ。満腹の遣唐使ですら駆けつけるほどの肉、油、果実のインパクト。すべてはローマへ通ずだ。聞いたことがあろう。なればすべての文化文明はローマへ通ず。貴様が京料理なるものを選んだ時点で勝負は決まっていたのだ。京料理もまた文化文明。なんですその理屈。さすがに強引すぎてドン引きなんですけど。何が文化文明ですか。冗談じゃありません。
I don't really understand what Saber is getting at, but civilization. Huh? No, no, no. Stop it, both of you. Don't you want to dig in before it gets cold?
しかしだな、奏者。こやつがなかなか納得せぬものだから。ご主人様。でもセーバーさんが。真似をするでない。真似とかなんです？
Oh, well, they just cut it out.
文明？お料理はいい文明？悪い文明？
It's baby Altera. And with a thump, before anyone here even realized it, a young girl in white had jumped up onto my lap. The young girl, smaller than the Altera we knew, a new life form with both the features of her as a hero and the faint shade of herself as a titan. A new cyber frame born on Seraph. Surprise, Saber and Caster start arguing. I'm no less surprised myself. I didn't hear her even walk in.
アルテラか。貴様の分は別に取ってあるゆえ。今は奏者と二人きりなのだ。だからそんなつまんだ。ダメですか？いいえ、二人きりじゃないですよ。私もみこっとお隣にいますからね。ダメですか？玉も。まあ今は間が悪いというか、一世一代の大勝負の最中なので、ここはご遠慮いただけると。アルテラさん、なぜお黙りに？美味しそうです。右のお料理も左のお料理も美味しそう。これは文明なのですか？どちらがいい文明、どちらが悪い文明。でもどちらも美味しそうです。
I should probably say something here, but before I can open my mouth.
アルテラ、よーく聞くがよい。悪い文明など世界のどこにも存在せぬ。いずれも等しく人の営みだ。であるがゆえ、どちらも美味であり栄養満点であるとよとキャスターが保証しよう。であろう、キャスター。依存はないな。しょうがないですね。そういうことなら、どちらもそうです。味も栄養も保証しましょうとも。ご主人様のためにとどちらも考えに考えた献立なんですから。悪いものなんて一片たりとも入っていません。存分に召し上がってくださいまし。私が食べてもいいですか？そう言いましたけども。目に入ってしまったからにはもはや仕方あるまい。キャスターよ、これこそ無効試合というもの。
They both lost to the Altera.
世たちの負けだ。腹を空かせた無垢なる少女にお預けなどしてはローマ皇帝失格だからな。狐としても失格であろう。狐としてって何ですか？まあ言いたいことはわかりますけど。
And with that, the epic battle draws to a close. That's fine. I've been kept waiting for so long that I'm hungry too. And besides, there's no way I could finish this huge pile of food all by myself. Of course, since it's the 4 of us here in the same room, I'm not sure we'll all get along perfectly, although I do wish we could. But at any rate, I think the best plan is for everyone to enjoy this wonderful banquet.
はい、いただきます。いただくとしよう。
ベルバー2完全破壊を確認。すでにクォンタムタイムロックに入ったか。実に落胆すべき結果ではあるが、これ以前の修正行動は不可能となった。人の文明と神の執念、月の機能か。欠陥品であるお前たちだが、結果は正しく受け止めよう。お前たちの勝利だ。だがベルバーはいずれここへと至ろう。破滅の星よ、どうかこの身をここより遥かな真の英知に。
Finish! And nothing ever comes from that either. Which is kind of disappointing. But as you can see, everybody's there now. Literally everybody, except for Artoria. Her sword's still there. Knowing that she's in there. So yeah, that's going to do it. This has gone on long enough. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode, but just to kind of show off how many side stories we've got. Archimedes' side story was added. Yep. Very hard. Costume has been added. There's definitely some stuff. So, side stories, we did Coup. We've got everyone else. And ignore the fact that Lee's level 12. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 and 2/3 left. So we got that many more weeks. Really 12. Of stuff to do. I could, let me see. I'll show you guys to see if it's got like any of the outfits here. If not, I'll kind of just skip over it and maybe like show it all. Because I've got them on my main save file from the my other account. I don't know if they come over with... Oh, hey, there's a Nero sleeping. Yeah, if you spawn now... yep. If you're near me, that's all I need. Yep.
嬉しいことを言ってくれるのだな。ならば読む。この夢の中であればかつてのようにこれまでに。
I'm gonna just kind of skip over this because we've been going long enough. She's just saying now we can kind of go to wherever we want to on the battlefield. New content added to gallery. Yep. There is a talk option though. What are you saying talking wise? Special My Room event. Oh, we probably have a bunch of these actually. I just now realized that Saber is nodded off. Saber, if you're gonna sleep, at least change, or so I want to say. Oh well, I'll just let her sleep for now. I'd feel bad if I woke her up. When I look at her sleeping face, it's like a spell comes over me, and I forget all of our problems. I'm a mage in a virtual world on the moon. She's my servant, and we're facing annihilation from the Umbral Star. But all that floats away as I watch this beautiful rose of a woman sleep peacefully in front of me. There she is, with her eyes softly closed, and it's like nothing else. It's not the strawberry flavor. Strawberry flavor? What kind of dream is she having? Well, at least I'm in it. Her sleep looks so tranquil it's contagious. I'm starting to nod off myself when... She's awake! 8 scene, 8 scene, 8 scene. I tell her she's absolutely right.
なんだその笑みは。世が何かおかしなことを言ったか、それとも目覚めてなお笑みがこぼれるほどの楽しい夢を見ていたか。
I was looking at your sleeping face. It's because you're so beautiful, Nera.
そうであったか。半呼吸ほどまどろみに意識を埋もれさせていたような気はしたが、寝顔すっかり寝入ってしまっていたとは。では次はそなたの番だぞ。世ばかりが寝顔を見せたのでは不公平であろう。さ、遠慮はいらぬ。こうして見守っているゆえ眠りにつくがよい。そなたの寝顔、
Uma's watching us sleep.
待つ時間でたっぷり目にしたが、何度目にしようと飽きるものではない。と
New content was added, and there's still more. Under the curtain of night, Saber and I rest and heal as best as we can.
そうじゃよ、そうじゃよ。
She wriggles around and whispers to me she must have had as much trouble sleeping as I do right now. We both know why. We just had an intense back-to-back battle. Right after this, we're headed for another one. The force of the Umbral Star were too powerful. Enough so that even Saber's losing sleep over them.
そんなのがそうじゃよ。少し世の近くに来てたな。ここのあたり、そなたの指先で。一人では無理なのだ。そうじゃよ。頼む。
My fingertips? She wants me to reach there? You know, I don't think I unlocked this in my main game, so this is new territory.
そなたの手は温かいな。指、心地よいぞ。だが、もう少しだけ右なのだ。あ、違う。そこは違うのだ。もうそなたから見たら左だ。
My fingertips come together and I grasp something. I get it. She could have spelled it out before.
そうだ。それなのだ。もどかしいことに世では届かぬ。だから。
I pull out a scrap of almond shell she's been eating in bed. I guess Roman nobles used to do that, but it's still a bad idea. If those shells get under your clothes, they'll prickle like crazy.
寝そべりながら食事をとるのはローマの貴人にとって常識なのだ。しかし眠りにつく場所で行うのはいささか良くない行為であった。セネカにもよく小言を言われたものだ。すまぬ、当社。
Yes, this option.
いや、意味がわからぬ。それではご褒美ではないか。しかし、どうしてもというのなら、やい、特に許す。優しく抱きしめるがよい。
I think we're the real winners here.
こうしてぴったりと肌を合わせるのはいつ以来か。そなたはまだ思い出していないか。聖杯戦争の時は我らの部屋も狭かった。机で作ったベッドの上で眠ったものだ。今では笑い話になったが。そうじゃよ。
We conked out.
では世も眠ろう。戦いは続く。次の夜もこうして笑い合えるとよいな。
New content's been added. New costume's been added. So, oh, it's just going back through that. So, closet. Let's go ahead and take a look here. So, Crimson Nobleware, which is what I was going to show off anyways, but we got sidetracked. And this one. It's just her in underwear. So yeah, everybody's got more outfits. I think we're gonna call it here though, because this recording is already getting like 2 hours. And if I'd have to take a guess, I bet Tomomo's got one as well, and probably Altera as well. I'll have to kind of like go through there and see. But yeah, there's tons of outfits and stuff like that for everyone. I appreciate everyone that stuck with the series and watched it. Like I said, we've got a lot of side stories. There's still a lot of stuff left in this game, but it's already 12:30 at night, so, or in the morning, I guess. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.